Yep, you read that correct. Ultralight backpacking is not all about the weight. Well, I mean, not totally.
Do you want to talk about ultralight gear? Yeah, does that excite you?
Welcome back, everyone. My name is Nate, and I am going to discuss something near and dear to my heart, ultralight gear. So if ultralight gear isn't about how much an item weighs, what other aspects should we consider? Well, I'm here to argue that a big and often overlooked aspect is function. Perhaps more important than weight, the way an item functions and its potential uses can make a heavy item ultralight. So what do I mean exactly by function? In my hand, I have the FlexTail Tiny Pump X, and for years I scoffed at this piece of gear. Weighing in at 3.67 ounces, I decided to take this on my last backpacking trip, and there was one feature about this piece of gear that just absolutely blew me away. So what did I love about this little piece of gear? I was able to keep my fire stoked and burning because of this little guy. On top of being a pump for my air mattress, a 400 lumen lantern for camp and emergency uses, I kept the fire burning all night long with minimal effort because of this little pump. Not to mention that it also has a magnetic base and a clip to hang it on. But literally, this is 3 pieces of gear in one. 3.67 ounces divided by 3 pieces of gear. Carry the 2. So that's 1.22 ounces per function for this piece of gear. Now, is this piece of gear necessary for backpacking? Honestly, that's a hard no. I mean, you do have lungs, right? But the point I'm making is just considering an item's weight is not the be-all end-all to ultralight backpacking. Trust me, I've been there. So here's a better example. In my hand, I have an alpaca fleece hoodie that weighs a mere ½ ounce. But how many functions does this piece of gear have? I can wear it as a beanie, but that's pretty much it. Yes, you can get very creative with pieces of gear. You can use this potentially to keep your hands warm, maybe to drape around your feet, something like that. But honestly, in totality, it really just is built for one function, and that is to keep your head warm. Now let's consider the Feli multi-sport garb that weighs 2.5 ounces. It does weigh more than the alpaca fleece hoodie, but this thing has several functions. Check this thing out. I can use it as a beanie. I can use it as a headband. I can use it as a neck gaiter. And believe it or not, I can also use it as a balaclava. So you're talking about 4 uses for one piece of gear. Wow. Another example is this Be-Free water filter. Not only does it filter your water, it comes with a 1-liter bag as well. So just take out one of your smart water bottles and replace it with this. Let's consider another example. This right here is a 1.16 ounce butt pad. And that's really all it is just a butt pad. You might be able to find another use or two for this, but let's consider something different. This is the Mountain Laurel Designs 1/8 inch foam pad. It weighs in at 1.159 ounces and is actually torso length. You can use this as a butt pad, a spare sleeping pad, or an additional layer to go under your existing sleeping pad. You can use this as a siesta mat. You can use this as a yoga mat after a long day of backpacking so you can stretch out those sore muscles. And it basically folds down nearly as small as this butt pad. Listen, I get it. Ultralight gear should be just that, ultralight. But don't make the same mistake that I made when you start your ultralight backpacking journey by just considering the weights of your items. Be multifaceted in your criteria, be smart with what you carry, and before you know it, that 10-pound or under base weight will come. Thanks so much for watching, and don't be afraid to show me some love and bop that subscribe button. Comments and questions are always welcome. Have a great day, and I will see you in the backcountry. Now let's